Hello and welcome. Now you're looking at a Microsoft Word document, and assuming that you have read through your document, you have made it look and sound the way you want it to look and sound. What we need to do now is we need to put it into the form that CreateSpace wants it in order to upload it. And CreateSpace gives us templates where we can actually use. And that's what we're going to go do now. We're going to grab one of the templates, and then we're going to work with the document that we have to put it inside of that template. So we're going to go back to CreateSpace, and we're going to grab the 6x9 template. And the best thing to do is going to be to download the blank template with some sample formatted content. And we're just going to replace that content. So we're going to download this template, and then we're going to open it back up inside of Microsoft Word. So we're going to go ahead and enable editing. And we're going to size this down a little bit because now we have two documents in effect on our page. And so now the question is, how do we work with the template? Well, the template gives us a title that we can actually change. And we want to go through each of these things kind of point by point. Now, we're not going to do the dedication. We're going to do a little bit here. CreateSpace has probably given you an ISBN number. You want to make sure to write that in there. So we're going to make some minor changes right now, move on to the next step. Okay, so we're going to move down here. And you'll notice that we have a table of contents. And what you can do, of course, is you can write the titles as you see them or as you want them to be right in there. Now you can do this so that it changes along with the book, but you want to make sure that you're doing this kind of as you go. So as you start to name your chapters here, you go back to your table of contents here, and CreateSpace is actually giving you a table to work with. So every time you name a new chapter, you want to go ahead and go back to your table of contents, and you want to name the same thing. As you can see here, so you'll go back. Okay, now CreateSpace has given you the margins, they've given you the format, and so what you're going to do is you're going to break in your text into those different sections or different categories so that you can factor it into the chapters. In terms of your subheadings and all the other things that you're going to be using. And you just want to copy it right into your chapters. Now, if you want to make sure that your text, you can almost kind of go back here, and if you're going to substitute your text, you want to kind of merge the formatting if you can, so that it keeps consistent with what's already there and putting your text in. And what you don't want to do is to just do a cut and paste and just put it all the way in there. You want to do one chapter at a time if you can. Hopefully your manuscript has already been proofread. You want to have this spaced in the way that you want it. And that is how you're going to lay your content into your chapters. Now at the end, there is some information you want to put there about yourself. But this is a very simple process, and all you're really doing is you are just keeping the format. And as you keep that format, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you keep up with your chapters and you keep up with your pages and that you note it as you're going. You can change the font if you want to. You can make the font into something that you feel better reflects who you are and what you want to say in your book, or you can just keep the format that is already here inside of the CreateSpace template. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.